In the year 2173, humanity's journey beyond the solar system was no longer just a dream, it was a new reality. We had pushed the boundaries of space exploration, establishing outposts on distant worlds and encountering beings that we had only imagined in the pages of science fiction. Among these alien species, one race was particularly striking: the Ethorii. They were an advanced civilization from the far-off planet of Dira, a world shrouded in mystery and teeming with life forms that seemed almost magical to us. The Ethorii were insectoid in appearance, but their bodies were like nothing we'd seen before. They were covered in a shimmering, translucent exoskeleton that glowed faintly in the dark, pulsing with what seemed like an inner life of its own. For humans, the Ethorii were both fascinating and unsettling, a reminder that we were now part of something far greater than we could fully comprehend. Despite our fascination, relations with the Ethorii were delicate. While they were open to peaceful interactions, every exchange felt like a tightrope walk, balancing curiosity with caution, exploration with respect. Both species had much to gain, but also much to lose. One wrong move, one small misunderstanding, could jeopardize our fragile alliance. And in the vast emptiness of space, trust was a rare and precious thing. It was against this backdrop that a routine mission turned into something extraordinary. A team of human explorers, led by a skilled medic named Dr. Leah Turner, was conducting scientific research on a barren, rocky moon orbiting an uncharted planet. They were investigating strange signals, remnants of energy signatures, signs of life where there should be none. Suddenly, their sensors picked up an unexpected distress signal, broadcasting on a frequency rarely used by humans but known to be Ethorii. The signal was weak, fading, like a dying heartbeat. Instantly, they knew, somewhere nearby, an Ethorii ship was in trouble. Following the signal, Dr. Turner and her team tracked the source across miles of jagged terrain, through dust storms and blinding sunlight, until they finally reached the crash site. There, in a valley shadowed by massive, alien rock formations, lay the wreckage of a small Ethorii vessel. The ship was twisted and broken, its hull scorched, leaking a strange, phosphorescent gas that shimmered as it dissipated into the thin atmosphere. Inside, they found an Ethorii soldier barely alive. Its glowing exoskeleton had dimmed, its bioluminescent light flickering like a candle in the wind. It was clear that the creature was in dire condition, wounded and on the brink of death. To Dr. Turner, the sight was both tragic and mesmerizing. Here lay an intelligent being from another world, vulnerable and alone, relying on the mercy of strangers. But as she looked closer, a grim realization washed over her. She was not trained to handle alien biology. This being's physiology was a mystery, a tapestry of unknown organs, unfamiliar fluids, and strange bioelectric patterns that pulsed faintly beneath its skin. Yet Dr. Turner felt a profound sense of duty. She was a healer, bound by an oath to save lives, no matter how alien. She knew that her decision now would not only determine the fate of this one being but could impact relations between two worlds. The stakes were high. If the alien died, it might mean distrust or even hostility from the Ethorii. But if she could save it, she might be cementing a bond of trust that could change the course of history between Earth and Dira. Dr. Turner knelt beside the alien, feeling the weight of her responsibility pressing down on her. She began her work, piecing together clues about its biology from what little she knew. The Ethorii soldier's breathing was shallow, and its glowing exoskeleton had faded to a dim, almost lifeless hue. Every instinct told her that time was running out. With her medical team lacking the tools for such an alien patient, Dr. Turner had to improvise, using whatever she had on hand. But as she worked, strange things began to happen. The alien's body reacted violently to even the most cautious interventions. Substances that would heal a human caused rapid shifts in the Ethori's vital signs, throwing it into spasms. Yet each time, Dr. Turner adapted, learning as she went, refining her approach in a race against time. Her team urged her to stop, fearing she might be doing more harm than good, but she pressed on, determined to find a way. Then, something unexpected happened. As Dr. Turner administered a makeshift remedy, the Ethori reached out a limb toward her, and she felt a surge of energy. Suddenly, images flooded her mind, visions of Jira, the alien's homeland, a world of shimmering lights and dense forests. She saw its family, its memories, its fears. The alien was establishing a link, a form of mental connection unique to its species, guiding her, showing her how to save it. For a brief, awe-inspiring moment, Dr. Turner understood the alien's biology almost as clearly as if it were human. The visions faded, leaving her with crucial knowledge she could use. Guided by the images she'd seen, Dr. Turner created an antidote using her limited supplies, hoping it would stabilize the alien's condition. The moments that followed felt like hours as she waited, watching the alien's vital signs. Slowly, the glow returned to the alien's body, flickering and then steadying, like a small ember catching fire. The Ethori's breathing eased, its bioluminescence brightened, and, at last, it opened its eyes, meeting Dr. Turner's with a look of gratitude. Dr. Turner had done it, she had saved the alien. And in that act of compassion, she had forged an unbreakable bond between two species. When the Ethori authorities learned of her bravery, the alliance between Earth and Jira grew stronger than ever, based not on treaties or politics, but on trust and shared understanding. What began as a routine mission had become a story that would be told for generations. Dr. Leah Turner, the human medic who saved an alien, would go down in history as a symbol of unity, of the power of empathy, and of the idea that in the vast cosmos, even the most distant beings can reach across the stars to help one another survive.